Hi, this is Priyan. I would like to share one of my most beautiful and memorable sea turtle conservation project. And I can say this is my very first sea turtle conservation project. This was 3 months project, so where me and my friends joined with pearl protectors for this wonderful conservation project. It was in January to March. So that time until the April is the nesting period of the sea turtle. So I was volunteering there for 3 months, every day at 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. There were people who love ocean, who love turtles, and who love the nature. They were there and we were gathered. We were walking through the beach and observing these wonderful sea turtles and collecting their eggs. Why we collect these eggs? And we hand over to the Coast Guard. In the Coast Guard, we just recreated the same nesting condition and executive conservation. So why we go for this kind of conservation? Because of the erosion, because of the past weather condition with the Dehiwala cyclone. The dynamics of the sea was changing. Like each and every week I can see through my eye, like every day the sea was changing. So it was very hard for these turtles to come and lay eggs. Even though they lay eggs, because of the seawater, the sand will wash off, then the eggs get exposed. So that is a big challenge. So another reason is poaching. There are a lot of people collecting these turtle eggs illegally and selling them. So that is an illegal activity. There are a lot of people doing that. So this time is an important time for turtles where they are going to lay eggs, but we need to protect them. So that's why the protectors come up with these projects. So they were doing for several years. This is my very first time joining with them and doing this job. It was such an amazing journey, and there are a lot of things I was amazed. Like, after a turtle come out from the egg, after it hatched, the hatchling come back. Like if it's a female, after it growing and breeding, and when it's ready to lay eggs, it comes back with the same birthplace. After 15 to 16 years, it come back to the same place where it get birth. It's amazing. So we call this imprinting kind of thing, magnetic imprinting, where these turtles, when they born, they imprint the Earth's magnetic field. It's an inbuilt GPS kind of a thing. So it's something fascinating. Temperature decides the gender. So when I was asking one guy from my team saying the cool, when the temperature gets cool, the male are produced, and the nesting temperature was when it's hot, female are produced. So he was saying like us man, cool boys and hot girls. So there were some jokes. Do you know there are 7 varieties of sea turtles, but out of that 7, 5 comes to Sri Lanka to lay their eggs. So that's something valuable for our country. It's a nesting ground for that 5 species. So who need to take the responsibility to protect our oceans and our coastal area? Because of the pollution, because of the construction, our coastals are just getting damaged. I say the fact, once they get birth, after 15 years after they get matured, and when they need to lay eggs, they come to the exact point. Just imagine when they coming, the beaches were turned into some buildings. There is no place to lay eggs. What will happen to the next generation? And these species are in dangerous situation. The populations are declining, the sea turtles. And even though we see after the turtles were hatched and we were releasing to the sea, the same next day we see some turtle hatchlings were caught in fishermen's fishing nets. It's sad. We were trying to protect them and we were just sending them to the sea, but they will get caught by these nets. And even the high temperature was also affecting. Like the temperature is getting high, the eggs will get affected, and we can see there are a lot of eggs where the hatchlings didn't come out from that. The climate change is one of the biggest problem for these kind of species. As humans, we just need to protect the nature. And we are taken a lot from the nature, but we are not giving back things we need to give to the nature. Small step helps a lot. Plastic usage. Plastic is one of the biggest pollutant of the ocean. When a sea turtle see a plastic bag and a jellyfish, for that sea turtle's eye, the jellyfish and these plastic bags look similar. And it think, yeah, I was eating a jellyfish, but it's end up with a plastic bag. What happened? It get into its digestive system and just die. We need to have the responsibility to do something small step. We can say no for one-time usable plastic. We can reuse. So manage our waste. As human beings, let's protect our oceans, protect our sea turtles. Once they go, the balance is also gone. Once the balance is gone, there will be a lot of consequences. So let's work together. Let's build a better world for future of ourselves and our environment. See you in next video.